Hello, I'm Reverend Karen Davis of First Christian Church. I remember when I was a kid, I'd be out playing in the neighborhood with my friends. When we lived in North Hollywood, there was a vacant lot down a little ways on our block, and all of us kids would go there and ride our bikes or build things in the dirt, do all kinds of things. But we knew that when it was time to come home, we would have to listen for our parents calling us. When I would hear my mother call me, I would know that was her voice and that I better get home pretty quick. And the reason I would be anxious to go home would be because I wanted to not only be a good kid and do what I was being asked to do, but I knew once I got home that dinner would be waiting for me, that there would be somebody that would help me with my homework, that I was going to a safe and wonderful place to be that night. For us, as followers of Christ, we are reminded to listen for the voice of Jesus calling us. This week, we're reflecting on John's Gospel, chapter 10, verses 1 through 10. And throughout chapter 10, John is using the imagery of a shepherd, that Jesus is the good shepherd who cares for his sheep, that they listen for his voice, they know his voice, they enter in through the gate to go where they will be cared for, protected, nurtured, provided for by their loving shepherd. We are reminded that there are those who might call out to us, those who may try to get in some other way besides the gate, who are not there looking out for our best interest. But we know that Jesus indeed cares for us, loves us, and is looking out for us. This week, I invite you to also look at Psalm 23. It's another passage that is lifted up in the lectionary this week as a companion to John's Gospel, because in those words that we've all heard so often, where we are reminded that Jesus wants to lead us beside still waters, restore our spirit, that his rod and his staff, they comfort us and guide us, that he is there with us, even through the darkest valley, that he is there as our companion, as our guide, as one who seeks to provide for us, nurture us, and care for us. So I invite you to spend some time reflecting on the many ways that God has provided for you, cared for you, and nurtured your spirit, even in those most challenging times and in those times of joy and celebration. Oftentimes we fail to recognize that God walks with us in all of those instances, and we need to celebrate the one who seeks to guide us and care for us. May you rely upon Christ to be your shepherd, to be your loving guide, to be the one to provide for you and care for you. May God bless you and lead you this week to greener pastures, to calm still waters that will refresh and replenish your spirit. And may God care for you this day and every day.